Hi children. So in the previous video we discussed up to 2 questions now. So in this video we are going to discuss about that the questions from 3 onwards. Okay. So let us see that the third question what they given. Find all the numbers which exceeds their square root by 12. Their square root by 12. So by seeing this question you may get the doubt. So how to form that, actually how to frame that quadratic equation, but this is very easy. Once again read the question properly. So find all the numbers which exceeds their square root by 12. Which exceeds their square root by 12. So just see here. Okay, what they given here? Let the number be x. Why? Because we don't know that number, right? So that's why take that number as x. Okay, that x is a perfect square. That x is a perfect square. Okay, so how many numbers are there? Okay, according to that question, how many numbers are there which is equals to the square root of the number, the square root of the number which is equals to exceeds by 12, which means here and here the same number, right? Okay, so the number whose square root is exceeds by 12. Okay, this value must be equal to this number. Okay, how many such numbers are there? Okay, which satisfies that this rule, which satisfies this given condition. Understand? So see here by the problem here say that x is equal to square root of the same number which is exceeds by 12, which is exceeds by 12. So from this we can write it as x minus 12 is equal to root x. Yes or no? So here we have to take that square of both sides. So here x minus 12 is equal to root x, right? So take that squaring on both sides. Take that squaring on both sides. So from this one here, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square, which is equals to, here square and root gets cancelled, so which is equal to x. Clear? Yes. So from this one, x square minus, here 12 to is 24x plus 12 12 144, which is equals to x. Clear? So from this one, x square minus 24x, and here plus x is there, no, so that is minus x plus 144 is equal to 0. Plus 144 is equal to 0. So x square minus 24x minus x, which is equal to 25x plus 144 is equal to 0. Understand? So first we converted that word problem into that mathematical statement. After that mathematical statement we converted into that quadratic equation form. What is the next step? We have to simplify that quadratic equation. So here x square minus, here 144 is there, so the product of two numbers is equal to 144 and its difference or sum is equals to 25. Okay, so here what are the possible values here? 16 nines, 144, possible or not? And here 16 nines 144, and in the same way 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. Satisfying? Yes. So that's why here those two also negative only. Why? Because when you will add the two positive integers, that is always positive. When you add the two negative integers, those two always negative. Okay, so that's why here minus 16x minus 9x plus 144 is equal to 0. Okay, so from the first two terms take that x as common. So x minus 16 minus 9 take it as common, and here x minus 16, which is equal to 0. Clear? So from this one here, x minus 16 take it as common, the leftover x minus 9 will be there, so which is equal to 0. Understand? So from this step only I written that x minus 16 I taken as common, so the leftover x minus 9 is there. So x minus 16 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. So from this one, x minus 16 is equal to 0 or x minus 9 is equal to 0. Clear? So from this one, x is equal to 16 or x is equal to 9. Understand? So here we have the doubt. Ma'am, up to that previous question, here we got that one positive value, one negative value. So as per that question, in that question they given that positive, that's where we went for that positive values. But here those two values also positive. Then how we can choose that one number? Okay, two numbers not possible, right? So that's why here we have to choose any one of that. So how? Just we have to go for that checking process. So how we can check that? If x is equal to 9, first check that x is equal to 9 and here x is equal to 16. Check those two also. Those two values must be satisfies this mathematical statement, no? So x is equal to root x plus 12. X is equal to root x plus 12. Here also x is equal to root x plus 12. So which one satisfies here? See, so x is equal to 9, which is equal to square root of 9 plus 12. Yes or no? So 9 is equal to square root of 9 is 3 plus 12. So 9 not equals to 12 plus 3, 15. This is not satisfying. LHS value and RHS value should be same, right? Then only we can say that that value satisfies. But here those two values are not satisfying here. So that's why come to that 16. So 16 is equal to square root of 16 plus 12. So 16 is equal to, here square root of 16 means that is 4 plus 12. So 4 plus 12 is equal to 16. So LHS is equal to RHS. Satisfying or not? So which value is satisfying here? Yes, x is equal to 16 is satisfying. So option say that. Yes. So which option is correct? Yes, option C is correct. That is 16 is satisfying that. Understand? Yes. So let us see that next fourth question. Yes. Fourth question, what they given here? Find the quadratic equation for which sum of the roots is 1 and sum of the squares of the roots is 13. Okay. Once again say that question. Find the quadratic equation for which sum of the roots is 1. Okay. So let the roots be. Let the roots are alpha, beta. Okay. So according to that question by the problem. Here sum of the roots alpha plus beta is equal to what they given here, alpha plus beta is 1, sum of the roots is 1 and sum of the squares of the roots, and they given that sum of the squares of the roots, its sum is equals to 13. Understand? So this is the given problem. So now simplify this. I want to take that squaring on both sides to that equation number 1. Let us take this is equation number 1 and this is 2. Okay. So from 1, alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Take that as squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Then alpha plus beta whole square is equal to 1 square. So from this one, alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta is equal to 1. Clear? Now here they given another condition, alpha square plus beta square is equal to 13. So substitute that value here. So from the equation 2, alpha square plus beta square, which is equals to 13 plus 2 alpha beta, which is equals to 1. Okay. So from this one, 2 alpha beta is equal to 1 and here minus 13. So 2 alpha beta is equal to minus 12. Alpha beta is equal to minus 12 by 2. So which is equal to 2, 6, 12. So alpha beta is equal to minus 6. Understand? So now we have that is sum of the roots. Alpha plus beta is equal to 1 they given. And in the same way we got here alpha beta is equal to minus 6. So here we are having that sum of the roots as well as product of the roots also. Now what we have to find that is the required quadratic equation. Okay. So if we know that the roots, then how to find that quadratic equation? Just we have to go for that formula. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Clear? So from this one, x square minus alpha plus beta is equal to here 1 into x plus alpha beta is equal to minus 6, which is equal to 0. Okay, now simplify this. X square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. This is the required quadratic equation. Understand? So which option is correct? See here, x square minus x minus 6. So which option is correct ma here? Yes, option A is true here. Okay, so let us see the next question and the final question, that is fifth one. Okay, from this worksheet, this is the final question. Okay children, see that fifth question. So in a cricket match, Raju took 1 wicket less than twice the number of wickets taken by Ramu. Okay, once see that question properly. In a cricket match, Raju took 1 wicket less than twice the number of wickets taken by Ramu. If their product of the number of the wickets taken by them is 15. Okay, product of the roots taken by those two people is equals to 15. Find the number of wickets taken by each of them. So here just observe the question properly. Here in this question, this is related to cricket match. Okay, and here how many people are there? 2 members are there. Okay, who are those? One is Ramu, another one is Raju. Okay, 2 peoples there. So those 2 peoples here, they runs number of runs directly they didn't give. Okay, that is in the sentence form they given. So first we need to convert into that mathematical statement. Okay, so let this is related to runs taken in a cricket match. So take that, let the number of runs taken by, here whose name first we have to take, either Raju or Ramu, whose name first we have to take? First we have to go for that Ramu, we should not go for that Raju. Why? Because here Raju, how many runs he took? Those runs comparing with number of runs taken by Ramu, comparing by Ramu. Okay, so first let example, if we know that Ramu's how many runs he took, okay, depends on that only we can compare that another person's runs. Okay, he did more or less, we can compare like that. Okay, so that's why first we have to go for that Ramu, we should not go for that Raju. Okay, so let the number of runs taken by Ramu be x. Okay, now number of runs taken by, who is the another person? He is Raju. Okay, so here comparison they given. So read carefully the question. What is that? Raju took 1 wicket less than twice the number of runs taken by Ramu, twice the number of runs. So how many runs he took? Who? That is Ramu. How many runs he took? That is x number of runs he taken. Okay, so here to this x we have to take that 2 times of x. Why? Because twice the number of wickets taken by Ramu, twice the number of runs. So we taken Ramu as x. So twice means 2 times of x. So that is 2x. Okay, and here less than 1 means minus 1, and we know that how to write this, right? So 2x minus 1 runs. Am I clear to you? And is there any other condition, ma? Yes, if that product of the number of wickets taken by them is 15. So by the problem, the product of the runs, so x into 2x minus 1 is equal to 15. Okay, now simplify this. So x into 2x, which is equals to 2x square, minus x into 1 is minus x, which is equals to 15. Okay, so from this one, 2x square minus x and plus 15 become as minus 15, which is equal to 0. Okay, now find the roots of this quadratic equation. So we got here quadratic equation. Now we need to simplify it. So from this one, 2x square, we can write this one as 30, 15 to 30, no? So we have to take the products of the factors of 30 and the difference is 1. Okay, so that type of factors are 6 and 5. 6 5 is 30 and its difference is also equals to 1. Difference should be difference or addition, no? So that is depends on that given question, that is depends on that quadratic equation. Okay, so here its difference is minus x. So minus 6x plus 5x minus 15, which is equal to 0. So from this one, from the first two terms, we can take that 2x as common. We can take that 2x as common. So the leftover x minus 3. Plus from that next one, we can take that 5 as common. Okay, so here we can have that x minus 5 3 is 15, which is equal to 0. So x minus 3, here also x minus 3. So take that x minus 3 as common. So the leftover 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. So the product of two values is equal to 0 means any one of the values should be equals to 0. Okay, so either x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so from this one, x minus 3 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 3 or 2x is equal to minus 5. From this, x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So children, here just observe that minus 5 by 2 means that is in fraction form. So we should not tell that in number of runs, we should not tell in terms of fraction. We cannot say that, right? And in the same way, it is a negative. So we should not say that number of runs, okay, and the distance, time, we should not tell in that negative form. Okay, so that's why here the positive value we have to take, that is x is equal to 3. Understand? So here x not equal to minus 5 by 2. Here in this case, understand? So here x is equal to 3. So children, just observe that here x means that is number of runs taken by Ramu. So finally here Ramu, how many runs he taken? X is equal to 3 runs. Okay, now number of runs taken by Raju. So what is the expression to him? That is 2x minus 1. So which is equals to 2 into 3 minus 1. So 2 3 6 minus 1, which is equal to 5. Understand? So children, just observe that. So what are the values here? 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Clear? So just observe that it is clear or not. Raju took 1 wicket less than 2 times of that wickets taken by Ramu. So number of runs he taken, 3 runs. So 2 times 2 3s are 6 and less than 1. So 6 minus 1, which is equal to 5. And in the same way, the product of their runs, which is equal to 15. Okay, so 3 into 5 is equal to 15. So that is also satisfying, no? So which option is correct here? Yes, option A is correct. That is 3, 5. Clear children? Yes. So up to here worksheet 4 also completed. So after that we are having concept 5. Okay, so we will discuss in that next video. Thank you all.